I think you'll enjoy it. My week at the gym.
Oh, God, I love this.
This is for Beth.
This is for me.
Like most of you, I try to stay in shape by eating properly and exercising regularly. However, as I get older, it seems harder to keep the pounds off and the energy levels up. So for my birthday last year, my husband Rick bought me a week-long membership in a local fitness club. I phoned the club and made an appointment with a personal trainer named Stefan, who identified himself as a 26-year-old aerobics instructor and swimsuit model. You met Stefan? My Facebook friends were very encouraging and asked me to keep them informed of my progress. So I decided to keep a diary, and this is it. Monday. My alarm clock went off at 6 a.m. It was tough getting out of bed, but definitely worth the effort as I spied Stefan for the first time. He was gorgeous. Tall, dark, and handsome, with a smile that doubled my heart rate. I was so glad that I had bought several new exercise outfits. Stefan gave me a tour of the facility and had me try out several of the machines. He was very encouraging as I did my sit-ups, although my stomach was already sore from holding it in all the time. I thoroughly enjoyed watching him lead an aerobics class and thought what a wonderful week I had in store. Tuesday. I drank a whole pot of coffee, took several aspirin, and finally made it out the door in new outfit number 2. Stefan made me lie on my back and push a heavy iron bar into the air. And then he put weights on it. My legs were a little wobbly on the treadmill, but I made the full mile. Stefan's rewarding smile made it all worthwhile, and I felt great. A couple of weeks of these workouts and I'll be a new woman. Wednesday. The only way I can brush my teeth is by lying the toothbrush on the counter and moving my mouth back and forth. I believe I have hernias in both pectorals. I finished the bottle of aspirin for breakfast. And made a note to buy extra strength painkillers on the way home. Driving was okay, as long as I didn't try to steer. I parked on top of a Fiat in the parking lot. Today I started on the stationary bicycle, which caused pain in every joint and muscle I have, and some that I didn't know I had. Stefan became impatient with me, insisting that my screams were bothering the other members. He moved me to the Stairmaster, saying it would get me into shape and help me enjoy life. I have no idea why someone would invent a machine to stimulate an activity that has been rendered obsolete by elevators. Thursday. Stefan, aka Satan, was waiting for me and scolded me in a high-pitched, whiny voice. Until then, my ears were the only part of my body that didn't hurt. I tried to tell him I couldn't help being an hour late. It took me that long to tie my shoes. He took me to work out with the dumbbells. But when he turned his back, I ran to the bathroom to hide. He sent some perky assistant to find me. Then, as punishment, he put me on the rowing machine, which I promptly sank. Friday. I can't believe I have 2 more days of this torture. Extra strength painkillers are not working, and I'm draining the hot water tank each morning with my shower. I hate that monster Stefan more than I've ever hated anyone in my life. If there was any part of my body I could move without unbearable pain, I would beat him with it. Today, Stefan wanted me to work on my triceps. I don't seem to have any triceps. And I can't lift anything heavier than a sandwich. After dropping the barbells and denting the floor, he moved me to the treadmill, which flung me off. Luckily, I landed on Mrs. Williams, who was on her way out of a Weight Watchers meeting. Saturday, Satan left a message on my answering machine in his grating, shrilly voice, wondering why I hadn't shown up today. Just hearing his voice made me want to smash the telephone, but I lacked the strength to hold the TV remote, and I ended up watching 11 straight hours of the Weather Channel. Sunday, I'm having the church van pick me up for services today, so I can go and thank God that this week is over. And I will pray that next year Rick will choose a gift for me that is a lot more fun, like a root canal.